All right. Yo. All right, well, I ain't going to Dallas then. I'm not going to Dallas. Come on, man. I'm not getting on a commercial plane to go to Dallas. Bring the guys up there. And it'd be better if he bring everybody together or trying to, kill it all together. I can't just be just picking up to go to Dallas. What? Yeah, but come on, Leo. Even still, like I want you up to get it done, but don't be outrageous with it. With like he just like, yo, let's go to Dallas Tuesday. Come on, man. Right. So, I mean, come on, Leo, man. I can't just be jumping on no private plane. I mean, no commercial planes to go to Dallas and get. Nobody want to go through all that shit. Come on, man. I mean, huh? Nah, nah, you making it seem like I'm doing something wrong. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Come on, man. Don't go all the way to left field like now niggas is calling. Now you're gonna be calling my crib 3 in the morning like, yeah, the guy's here now. Get up right now. Come on, that ain't right. At least do it, make it appropriate and make it comfortable. Let's make it a little comfortable, man. Well, I'm a person that believe everything that happened to you in life, it happens for to shape you as a person. You know what I'm saying? Every struggle, every challenge, everything that's placed in front of you is to see how strong a person you're gonna become. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I truly believe in that. So I just like any problem that you had, like in your life, you look back and you thought like I'm never ever gonna get over this. This is the worst thing ever. Huh? I'm gonna go on from here. You look back, they all past you. You know what I'm saying? They all behind you. So I think you just need to focus first of all with an album. You can't just go in and just make an album and it's all over the place. You won't have any focus because then you start sounding like the song starts sounding like what you're trying to do. Like this is my West Coast song. This is my song for the girls. This is my crossover Big Pop song. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have no foundation and no structure, what you want to talk about, and it just comes out all over the place. The vocabulary, I mean, the vocabulary is so vast, so big. I could make you a whole album full of stories. You know what I'm saying? The challenge for me is to make it, close to what I've seen or my experiences and still rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Still have rhythm, still be on beat. You know what I'm saying? That's the challenge for me. No, it don't bother me. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I accept it. I accept the challenge. I think I can, I can hold my own. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, as far as challenging, as far as being challenges like rappers and things like that. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I mean, because it's always been like that. Rappers don't really like each other. They never did. You know what I'm saying? It's just so competitive. It's hard. Like you really have to be a person inside, really just strong and secure about yourself, not to feel away or not to feel envy or anybody in general. But rap is a competitive sport. That's how it was built. It was built in the South Bronx. People battling outside. So was the grounds of it is competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? It's a competitive sport. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So when you put that and then you add money into the equation, then it's you making for a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's really just the feelings that people feel inside, and then they be around you and they give you 5 and they hug you and yo, B, we should just do this together. We should make, you know what I'm saying? We are us unstoppable, us, me and you and us, and it's not real. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just be just real, man. I even try to give like dudes like, it's gonna sound real cocky, but it's a real statement. Like I even try to give dudes like I was waiting, like I wait, make 2 more, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause when I make this record or whatever I do, when I come through, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm not being lazy with it. I'm not playing around with it. I'm gonna do my research and I'm gonna come back with something real serious. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they make songs or they make little mixtapes or little freestyles. I mean, the only reason people play it because they say something about somebody. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't be the focus. I mean, if you're gonna really get at me or you're gonna get at somebody on that level, if I was to get at somebody on that level, I gotta make sure I come with the best, my best. Because first of all, I got 3 million people ears, 3 to 5 million people ears. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, plus. And in order for you to turn them people, for them to be like, oh, word, you might be better than Jay. You gotta have to make a mega song. Of course. I mean, you know, anytime you have a new guy who's coming in the game, they're gonna always throw that pressure on them. It's the same thing to Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? They do the same thing to everybody that come in the game. They throw that pressure, heavy pressure. Every time you in an interview, you hear Jay-Z. You just want to be like, fuck Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm me. You know what I'm saying? Let me. You want to just get from under that pressure. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know any better. They just like, yeah, they saying you. I think me personally. This is the interview. Me personally, I think you hotter than Jay. They ain't gonna put that in the interview part, but then they put, I know I'm hotter than Jay. So when it's in the bold letters, you know the bold letters, it's like I know I'm better than Jay. So I don't know the origin of that statement. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I just fall back too, because I know that, you know, the media has a lot to do with, you know, a lot of our problems. So I mean, I watched the game, you know, every person that was on top went through it. You know what I mean? I don't know if they ever went through it to this degree. Like LL,
I don't think so either.
LL, he was going through it for a minute, but I don't know if they ever went through it to this degree. But I mean, it's cool. That's the first thing that, you know, I think of. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but then I say, if these guys really had a problem with me, like outside of just me, you know what I'm saying, being a hot rapper, you know what I'm saying, I'm sure they wouldn't put it on records. You know, that don't make sense to me. Like, you gonna put it on record for what? Like, if you really have a problem, you're not gonna put it on record. So that's why I know it's just music. Once it comes out on CD, on mixtape, for the whole world to hear it and know that you have a problem with this person, then I know that there's nothing there. It's just music. My relationship with producers, like that's my thing right there. I always try to give a new guy a shot. You can check the history. Every album that I ever had, it had new guys on it. You know what I'm saying? You might have some veterans on it, but majority of the album, like a Ski, I work with Ski, but majority of the Reasonable Doubt and Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? Like every album was just like new producers, like Swiss on Volume 2 before, like somebody else did DMX first album. It wasn't Swiss. Grease. Yeah, Grease. So before Swiss was really doing all the Rough Riders music, I worked with Swiss and you know, Just Blaze and Rockwilder. He always worked with Redman. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, after we did a couple of joints together, he started working with Janet and things like that. Same thing, Neptunes, you know what I'm saying? That was Babyface Statement. I heard that Jay-Z song, I just had to get at these dudes, you know? So every producer that I work with, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy for them, you know what I mean? I like that new energy. You know, they hitting the machine, they hitting it like, first, yeah, it's fresh, first of all. And second of all, they trying to keep their lights on for real. You know what I'm saying? They like, man, I got to sell this beat. So they hitting that drum machine that much harder.
You fucking get smacked up for that. What you got, babe?